A woman had just served a worker a fried egg when water suddenly started dripping from above. The worker didn't have time to dodge, and the egg got washed onto the floor. The woman quickly offered to make him a new one, but the kind-hearted worker declined. He picked up the dirty egg, gave it a quick rinse under the water dripping from above, and popped it into his mouth. Everyone burst out laughing at the scene, and the woman was touched by the warm atmosphere. But a few days later, an elderly woman began pelting her with eggs, one after another. The workers stood by in silence. No one stepped forward to help. It turned out that just days earlier, the old woman's son, one of the workers, had died in a tunnel collapse while trying to save the woman's husband, who was trapped inside. When the accident hit the news, it sparked nationwide debate. People questioned why the government was pouring massive resources into rescuing one man who might already be dead. Parliament voted to abandon the rescue operation. The mining company, protecting its interests, pressured the woman to sign papers agreeing to halt the rescue. For her daughter's sake, she reluctantly agreed. All rescue efforts immediately ceased. The woman was told to announce on the radio that she was voluntarily giving up on the rescue, but she couldn't bring herself to say it, terrified that her husband might still be alive, slowly dying while waiting for help that would never come. Miraculously, her husband was indeed alive. Though his phone had died, he could still hear the radio in his car. He'd survived 2 weeks without food or water, but now he was hearing this devastating news. Refusing to give up, he grabbed a flashlight and stumbled into the rubble, desperate to escape on his own. But it was impossible. Meanwhile, the rescue team was preparing to blast the tunnel and seal it forever. The man was overcome with despair. Not only had the government abandoned him, but now they were going to bury him alive. He rushed back to his car and frantically honked the horn. But the rescue team, unaware, was already preparing a second blast. Just as they were about to detonate, the team leader noticed something. The sonar detector was suddenly picking up a signal. They opened a maintenance shaft and heard it clearly. A car horn. The man was alive. The rescue operation resumed immediately. The next day, they pulled out the man who had been trapped for an entire month. Even his pet dog had somehow survived. The entire country erupted in celebration. Reporters swarmed around him as he emerged. He and his wife pushed through the crowd but then stopped short of boarding the helicopter. They were waiting for government officials to arrive for a photo op. A reporter noticed the man talking to the rescue team leader and asked what his first words were after being saved. The team leader hesitated, then shouted it out. Everyone froze. The man gave the team leader a thumbs up, but the news reported it as him praising the government. Government officials made empty speeches about how the people's lives come first. Meanwhile, the rescue team leader was demoted to working as a security guard at a gatehouse.